What were you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I
I was
don't
talking
know.
about how like Travis the Animal Thompson is in studio.
What's up?
From last week to this week, this show has like gone up in
Oh,
class.
obviously.
I mean, look at the way I'm wearing my sweater. Like this is
like you're a preppy.
elevation.
Yeah,
I mean, this is like
elevation.
class,
right.
sophistication.
That's good.
Right? And speaking of that, recently there was a story that came out about Francis Ngannou and Chael Sonnen about to fight in a parking garage, and this child was there, and so Chael's like, hey, look, I still want to fight you. We'll do this at a different time.
We're not doing it in front of
Francis
kids.
changed his mind, recognized what he was saying.
Yeah.
UFC used to be that barbaric where you thought of it as guys would go to Wing House, watch the fight, Hooters, they go out in the parking lot and recreate what they saw on TV.
Yeah.
BKFC comes along. You guys are the new bar brawlers, taking it from the bar out to the street to the parking lot,
Yeah, it's
making it a sanctioned sport.
Yeah.
So where is BKFC now with professionalism? Are guys able to look at it like, hey, it's just a job.
Yeah.
It's not personal.
So it's still the same kind of thing, because you got to realize nowadays everything's so much social media that you have to put on like a good act. It's almost more acting than it is fighting. Not me. I'm like the realest person you'll ever meet. So if you ever try to say something stupid or do something stupid, I don't really care who's there or not.
Why? What would you do? Seriously.
If someone like here's an instance that when I fought David Morgan at the very first Knuckle Mania, he pushed me at weights. You do not put your hands on me. So honestly, in my opinion, I think it was set up because Feldman got in there way too quick.
Right.
And I arm dragged. I used to wrestle. I was a pretty good wrestler. I arm dragged Dave right out of the way, went right for Morgan. I was like, dude, let's go. Like, you don't put your hands on me, I'll kill you.
But you said if somebody says stupid, this guy says stupid stuff to you all the time.
Yeah, but that's different.
Oh.
He's a friend.
That's my bro.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
There's a big difference between saying stupid things
and just being stupid.
and he's kind of. I mean, you know where that's coming from.
But not that I need validation. But
Yes.
Randy thinks that I have no influence, that I'm not important, that the
You
pizza
are
industry.
important.
But please read a few comments on my shirt from the fans.
See, he
America's
asked
number
us to
one
do it.
Pizza ambassador.
Travis.
Yes.
He asked us to do it. We both
But
said
you
no.
Well, there you go.
I'll
Like,
do it.
my-
Yeah, but I gotta help him out. Come on.
There you go. Read a couple comments. Let the fans know.
Okay, one says you rock,
True.
and that was Ron Cox that said that.
Thanks, Ron.
That's it.
Words are
Ron,
hard, huh?
keep spreading. No, it's
We're from Philly. Do you know how to
yeah,
spell?
no, we don't.
Okay. Because Rocky had a hard time with
Yeah.
words. Mike Tyson has a hard time
He's
pronouncing
from
words.
New York, though. That's
Yo.
different.
Yo.
So, but no, it's good, man. Look, we're brothers, man. This is my dude.
That's my man.
Wait, Randy, you talk about trust. Trust is the biggest thing for you. You're a military guy. You were a veteran. So integrity and trust.
No,
How
I
many
am
people-
a veteran. Not I was a
You
veteran.
were a veteran.
No, I am
You
a
are
veteran.
a veteran.
When was the last time you did anything veteran?
That means you're a veteran because you already
Right.
did. Like, do you understand?
See what I
Like,
deal with?
you're a
Whatever.
veteran bicyclist.
Yeah. Well,
Dang. So, but Randy doesn't allow people to come to his house. I mean,
Yeah.
unless they're doing work or they're
Yeah.
a contractor.
Yeah.
But family, friend, people that you know in the community, until you open up your private home,
I don't
it
even
doesn't-
know where he lives.
It's a different level, right?
I've invited you.
I know.
You would think he's hiding.
He's like, come to this address. I'm like, Randy, this is where I'm staying. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
That's Matt's house. What are you
Yeah,
trying
right. I have a lot of visitors. Don't be ready to give wrong addresses. But that's a sign of
I'll
of how,
pick you up in my limo. That's
But-
Steve's limo. What are you talking about?
But that's how close we are. That
Yes.
Travis comes to my private home, and he's been welcome to my home.
Yes, and I
I've been welcome
appreciate
to
that.
Randy's home.
Well,
so
the
it's all-
difference is I've been welcome to his home too, and I've declined.
He has. Well, he has bad mission.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
he likes to sit down a lot.
Yeah.
So, I don't have many couches.
I don't know why that's an issue or funny. So we talked about it earlier
What's that?
about Madonna, who made fun of someone who was sitting during her concert. And as it turns out, the person was in a wheelchair. So he couldn't stand. Okay,
Yeah, well,
first
that's
of all.
messed up.
I said I would like to go to a Madonna concert just so I could sit through it.
Yeah.
The only problem is I'd have to go to a Madonna concert to do
That's-
it.
yeah.
That's the problem. I don't want to stand at a concert. I don't want to stand at a ball game. I'm going to enjoy
I get
myself.
that. I get that.
So he's giving me a hard time because I don't want to stand.
It all depends on what you do. Like, I understand what you're saying, but Matt and I, like, we're kind of like, you get so into it that you want to get up and hoot and holler and
That's
get
That
You're
energy of the
amped, you're
crowd
amped.
creates
Yes,
the experience
yeah, I get that.
for everyone
but
around you.
Randy, I get your point too. Like you want to sit down, relax, and
Yeah, I wanna
watch what's
enjoy
going
it.
on.
Right.
Because you
At home.
actually want to analyze what's going on too.
Yeah.
Not me. I can care less. I just want to.
I just want to have a good
But,
time.
Yeah.
but does
that's
it
true.
matter if you're fighting? Like at the Apex is nowhere near a Madison Square Garden
Doesn't
or
matter where I
T-Mobile.
fight.
But if you fight, do you hear the crowd? Do you want them on their feet? Does it matter to you if they're sitting like Randy,
Honestly-
like this, bumpy and grumpy, or are you want people like the wacky inflatable?
So what you got to realize is when you're a fighter, you're supposed to know how to tune that out. You're supposed
Right.
to only be able to hear your corner. So I honestly don't care what you're doing in the crowd. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love hearing the cheering. I love hearing the booing. I don't care because when I hear booing and like you suck, blah blah blah, all you're doing is elevating me to
Right.
another level.
Right.
But
That's
my main focus is listening to my corner.
All right, let's listen to our producer. We're going to hit a break, and then we're going to go back to the first hour. I want to tell you what I was involved in. I judged
man.
on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. All right.
And there was a particular fight that we've discussed for 45 minutes. We're conflicted. I'm conflicted, and I'm curious your opinion.
Okay.
And we'll talk about that with the animal, with Travis Thompson when we return.